Welcome to Jogger HYBRID for 140 International Test Drive. So I'm Xia Yan, I'm in charge of communication for Dacia brand. My pleasure to welcome you here. And during 20 minutes, we will share with you some information regarding the brand and also details regarding the product. And of course, at the end of this product briefing, there will be a dedicated timing for Q&A session. So, exactly 2 years ago, Renault Group launched a strategic plan called Chronolotion. And for Dacia side, we have launched our new brand identity strategy based on 3 steps. First step, we have started on June 2021 with the new logo, D and C, and new color. And this was on all our communication tools. Starting from the beginning of 2022, we started the second step based on the dealership, both outside and also inside. At the end of last year, it is the tour for all the Dacia products. So we have launched simultaneously the new brand identity on all our cars. It seems that we are the only brand which has done it in the automobile industry. Regarding the sales performance, Dacia brand achieved also a lot. You have some figures here. Actually, for Dacia brand, more than 75% of activities is on retail market. Here, all the light green is about the country. So in total, is 8 European countries plus Morocco. For this country, we are on the top 3 in terms of ranking on retail market. All this achievement is also thanks to our 4 product pillar, and of course for your market you also have Logan, so Logan, Jogger, Sandero, Duster, and also Spring. In terms of ranking for each model, since 2017, Sandero is the #1 on retail market for PC car, and during 2022, the second place is Duster, and Duster is the #1 PC retail market about the SUV body shape, and that is since 2018. Spring, our first electric car for 2021, Spring is the #3 on European retail market for EV car. And of course, Jogger for the first whole sales year for this model, Jogger is #2 on European C segment market, excluding SUV body shape. Some details figures about the Jogger. At this stage, we have already got 94,000 orders, and we believe that by the end of February we will achieve 100,000 orders. And of course, regarding the registration, we have already got more than 65,000. Perhaps you were with us last year during the ICE version international test drive for Jogger. We have told you that we launched Jogger with 2 ICE versions, TCE 110 and also Dacia engine EcoG 100. And we told you also that in 1 year we will launch the hybrid version. So we are here, and what we told you we have done. Jogger HYBRID 140 is also the first hybrid car for Dacia range. Jogger HYBRID 14010 arrived in a very good moment. You know that also all the Dacia cars is based on the proven technology of Renault Group. Actually, this approach allows us to offer the affordable car to our customer. And also, if we look at the market, during 2022, 1 out of 4 C-segment customer buy hybrid car. So we believe that with Jogger Hybrid 140, we will again go to reach the very good performance for Jogger. In terms of price, you know, also for this model, so for the majority of the market, the starting price for 5-seater version is about 25,000. We have also, with our colleagues, done some research. So at this stage, we haven't found another competitor who is able to do that. So a little small challenge for you if you find another competitor who is able to offer the similar car with the similar price. We're very interested to know. So it's time to hand over to Stanislas, our expert from product team. Stanislas, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Cheyenne. Very pleased to meet you. Just here is Jogger Hybrid, yeah, of course. Here am I. Well, before to go into details, I wanted to mention one point is about the platform. All that I will speak about afterwards can be reached just thanks to the fact that we have a platform, the CMFB, which has been thought and which has been designed from the very beginning to fit the 3 technologies: gasoline, B-fuel, and nowadays hybrid. You can see here the shape of the Jogger. At the back of the vehicle, under the boot floor, you have located the battery, the traction battery. It is at the same location that you have on the Ecology vehicle. You have the LPG tank, and for the gasoline versions, you have the spare wheel if you take this option. And of course, at the front, you have the powertrain. Very important thing, when I speak about Jogger Hybrid 140, it is not a compromise, I would say, between the vehicle Jogger and the technology hybrid. No compromise, no sacrifice. You still have all the assets which make the strongness of a Jogger, and especially roominess, versatility, and trunk capacity. So a 100% Jogger vehicle for sure. But also 100% new technology, technology hybrid. So you can see here for this technology we have 2 electrical engines, the high voltage starter and generator, the main e-motor. You have also the EC engine, and all these 3 engines are directly plugged, I would say, on the multimodal clutchless automatic transmission. If we look on some technical specs by Jogger. So technical specs, 140 horsepower combined engine with petrol and electrical engine, for a very limited CO2 emission from 108 grams and can reach 112 grams depending on the versions. And you have also an autonomy up to 900 kilometers with the mixed cycle WLTP calculations. 2 E-engines, one petrol engine, you have many various possible mode for driving. Of course, the first one is the full EV mode. I think you had the opportunity this very morning to test and see that quite long, in a long period in the city, up to 80%, you drive in a full EV mode. And of course, the start is in any time EV. Second mode, if you want to have a more dynamic driving, or if you climb up a hill, then both IC engine and electrical engine will provide power to the vehicle. Third possibility, to regenerate the battery filament when you brake or just when you stop accelerating. The battery is refilled by the wheels. And the fourth mode, I would say, cruise mode in motorway roads, for instance. There, the AC engine, of course, provide power on the wheels, but also recharge the battery to be able to go back to the second step, for instance, for the next acceleration or next hill. As a wrap-up, Jogger Hybrid 140 gives you a real EV driving feeling, and not just a feeling, it's a reality, I would say. So a 100% electric start and up to 80% EV driving in the cities. It's very simple to use. That is an important asset within Dacia DNA, the simplicity. Two examples of the simplicity. First, no need to plug to think, is it okay for the charge? No need to plug, very simple. And the second one, of course, if you have a hybrid, you have an automatic transmission, so the two pedal use. Then the optimal CO2 emission in jogger range, I've mentioned it, which allow us also to have up to 40% more efficient way of driving in terms of fuel consumption. So this was just a wrap up. Now I give the floor to Nicolas, marketing.
Thank you very much, Stan.
Welcome.
Hello everyone, bună ziua. So now that we know how the hybrid powertrain works, we'll step inside the vehicle and have a look at the different advantages of this car. First things you will notice is obviously the two-pedal driving and the automatic gearbox that is of course naturally fitted in the Jogger Hybrid 140. That's one of the strong selling points of the vehicle, but that's not the only one. When you step into the driver's position, you'll be faced with the 7-inch digital cluster display that allows our driver to get all the information at a glance. That means, for instance, the battery level, the driving modes, as well as many other information, and this driver display is of course fully customizable. For more comfort and technology feeling within the vehicle, all hybrid 140 versions are standardly equipped with an electronic parking brake, so more comfort, and of course console with storage and armrest. Coming back onto the automatic gearbox. Of course, you know the D for drive mode. You also discovered this morning the B for brake mode. This mode allows for faster regeneration of the battery capacity, so it recharges the battery when decelerating or when your engine speed is reducing. And it allows for virtual one-pedal driving in the city, so very comfortable driving experience that also maximizes the efficiency of the full system. And of course, it's particularly useful when the car is fully loaded, for instance, when you carry 7 adults on board. When we launched Jogger about a year ago, the car was equipped with 2 powertrains, so our TC110 turbo petrol engine on one side, the EcoG 100 B-fuel LPG and petrol engine. And well, you've seen the success already. I won't go into detail on that one, but I can tell you that with this third powertrain, the Hybrid 140, we now cover all our customer needs and our customer requirements. And we do it in a Dacia way, meaning that that's the perfect example of the Dacia product strategy. Why? Because we use proven and tested components already available within the Renault Group, adapted to the Dacia way in the sense that we don't compromise the native quality of the vehicle. Jogger is still Jogger, with the same modularity, the same cargo space, everything that you would expect from the Jogger is still there. On top of that, the Hybrid 140 is a real hybrid, very important, so no need to face the hassle of finding a plug or plugging it in. It really recharges itself while driving. And as Sharon explained, we do it also in an affordable way, always providing our customer with the best value for money ratio on the market, with a product on both 5 and 7-seater that is the most affordable in its category. So that's all for me. I will now hand over back to Xiaoyan.
Yeah, I think that's all regarding the program. So let's start with the Q&A session. I will invite Stanislas, Jean-Louis also from product team, Bogdan directly from Romania here from engineering team. So you have also the microphone on the left and also on the right. So first question, please, gentlemen.
Hello, Bogdan from Romania. My question is there a difference between the setting of the suspension of the normal car and the hybrid one?
So I can provide you some information about it. Of course that there is a setting difference because there is a difference also in mass. So when you have a bigger mass, you will have to make some adaptations in order to keep the same comfort. So the quick answer is yes, but the comfort is the same. If you are driving the nice version and the hybrid version, you will find the same level of good comfort.
What about the ground clearance of the car?
Same ground clearance. We are assuring that when we are changing the suspension, we are keeping the same DNA of the brand, so good high clearance.
Okay, thank you.
What is the difference in weight actually compared to the 1.2?
So if I understood well, the question is what is the difference in mass?
Yes.
Okay. So we'll speak about averages, okay? So what I can tell you is that comparing with the TC100 and then there is about 180 kilograms more. Okay? 180 kilograms more. Battery and all the adaptations that were needed in order to pass from internal combustion engine to hybrid one.
Just one additional comment. It's even with this 180 kilograms more, it's very far lower compared to all the competitors. Look for a hybrid vehicle on the other OEM. You will not find any similar car with less than 1.4 ton, which is our weight.
And also the lightweight is the key in our approach. Another question? Or comment? I don't know how, if you enjoy driving. Yeah, we have a question here.
Adrian Mitra from Romania. Which are the main reasons that you think users or buyers are thinking about when choosing the hybrid version compared to IC versions? Because if you make a small calculation, the difference in price will be, let's say, in the favor of the client after more than 300-400,000 kilometers. So it's obviously that not the fuel economy is the most important thing. So that's why the question: which are the reasons that users will use to buy this car? Thank you.
The main reason is that we are targeting customers who want to have an EV feeling drive. They are interested in automatic gearbox, of course. This is the main advantage of this version. And they will be able to circulate without constraints in the cities. You may know that in Europe many cities now have some restrictions for entering the center of the city, and with this version and its very low CO2 you will be able to do that without compromise. So it's the most powerful engine of the range on Jogger, and this is also something special. Yeah. That makes this car interesting for those people.